Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Unexpected Podcast. We are here, episode number 3, with my boy Matt.
Hey, what
And
up,
of
guys?
course, we have the special guest of tonight, my boy Noah.
Hey, what's
You're
up,
gonna have to
guys?
apologize, bro, because I don't know how to say your last name. I don't want to
You're all
mess it up.
good. You're all good. It's
How do you say your last
Alkayyal.
name?
Alkayyal.
Al Kayal?
Yep. There you
All right,
go.
I'm here with my boy Noah Alkayyal, man. So go ahead and just introduce yourself, man. Just talk about a little bit about yourself, and we have Matt in the building. Say what's up, Matt. Shout out your stuff, bro.
Yeah, guys, you can find me on Shoe Crew TV and Shoe Crew TV on Instagram, and also check out my other channel, True North TV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Noah, go ahead, bro.
All right. As you guys can see, my name is Noah. I'm a YouTuber. I evolved my YouTube channel around sneakers, clothing, stuff like that. It's something I've always had a passion about. I'm also a college student right now, trying to get a business degree because in the future I plan on opening a sneaker shop mixed with something I'll tell you guys later on. So kind of like a boutique kind of thing.
Nice,
I'd
nice.
say that's me right now. Basically, I'm just a YouTuber, part-time college student. That's who I am right now.
That's That's dope, bro, man. So yeah, man. Again, thanks, man, for coming on to the Unexpected Podcast. This is barely episode 3. We just started, a couple weeks ago. So I know you've been keeping up with the episodes. You've been coming in, So I appreciate that, bro.
No problem, man. Yeah. Keep up the great work. I mean, I like the podcast so far.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, man. I just wanted to do a different podcast. I know there's like a couple of a handful of other podcasts of sneaker related, but I just wanted to make my own and just dive right into like the actual sneakers,
Hmm.
history about it, and just talk about sneakers, no drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Some people are, they're kind of scared to start podcasts. So definitely, that's love.
Yeah, for sure, man. So yeah, yeah, let me go ahead and just go through the little comments here. We got about 8 people watching, so go ahead and hit that like button, man. Shout out to Junior Smooth is cryptic. He said, "What's up, Lil Mike? What's up?" And we have Mahir. I think he has your last name. Is
Yeah,
that
that's my
your?
brother. Yeah.
Oh, that's your brother. All right,
Yeah.
what's up? Shout out to brother Noah, man.
Can you guys still
So
see me right
yeah,
now?
yeah. I
Okay.
can
All
still
right.
see you.
Want to watch?
So yeah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and just um put on my Twitter and my Instagram and all that, just so people can like know that we're live right now. So it's
Yep.
just give me a second.
Let me
I
put
don't
it on
know
my
if
Instagram.
Matt has something to talk about. If you want to take over for a little bit while I do this.
I'm trying to do the same right now, but I guess some topics, man. I think the biggest topic would probably be Zion's shoe, Paul George busting and causing him to get an ankle, like a
Yeah.
knee sprain or something. I think that's kind of the biggest topic right now, I would say, in the sneaker world. Other than the foams re-releasing the Dornbeckers, and
Whew.
I'm trying to think what else came out today. I don't know. I think
Getting
that
on
was
the
it,
top.
right?
Getting on the topic of should players just go straight out of high school or?
Well, not only that, but just the quality of the shoes. I mean, to me,
Oh,
like
that was horrible, man.
being a person that's been in the game for like a while, I mean, the quality has definitely gone down in the sneakers. I see it like in Jordans. They say they were gonna remaster shoes. It really hasn't happened. And you see like Paul George is just straight up getting ripped up, like just dirty. I mean, you can kind of argue that, of course, that he shouldn't be wearing them. I mean, he's a little bit heavier guy. Maybe he
Yeah.
should be wearing some LeBrons or something because Paul Georges are more like a point guard or so.
I like the Paul
Um,
Georges. I like them. They look.
yeah, I mean they're nice, but he just straight up tore through them. You know,
Yeah.
I mean it's. I mean, it would be Nike's fault essentially if he got hurt and lost all his millions of dollars and
Yeah,
you
that would
know.
suck. I mean, I think it's a problem because I mean, of course, Nike should definitely be checking their shoes, but they can only go to a certain extent when you think about it because they test these shoes on ordinary people, and like people like Zion, people like The Rock, they're gonna break these materials regardless. You know what? No matter what it is, like so a guy like Zion, he's gonna have to go through shoes multiple occasions. You got to like feel about like what's right with him. Like LeBron, like these guys are like NFL like player sizes in a college league, so it's harder for them.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. I guess it's harder for them, but at the same time, you kind of raise the question: what's up with the quality control? I mean,
Yeah,
we get a lot of shoes that just look like shit, and and at the same time, I mean, when you're playing at a high level like college basketball or even NBA, these guys get special shoes made for them, and
yeah.
I think it's just kind of un, it's just kind of like this is Nike. You guys are supposed to be like this is what you guys specialize in and have major money in, and that's basketball through Michael Jordan and everything like that. So it's kind of like it kind of further drives home the point of quality control and how shitty it's been the past, I don't know, over 10 years. I think the last quality good Jordan was probably like '09, maybe 2010, maybe 2011. I don't know, but it's been a long time since we've seen a good quality Nike basketball shoe. The LeBron South Beach was a nice shoe, the 8 and all that. So, I mean, that's just a cool topic to talk about. What do you think, C?
Yeah, man. I think I was actually reading an article on that today during lunch break and stuff, and I think he should have stick to the Kyries and to the LeBrons, bro. To be honest, man, he was wearing those earlier in the season, so I don't know why he went to the PGs, but yeah, it's like you guys said, he's in the heavier side, so yeah, I think some LeBron. He should stick to some LeBrons, bro. That's what I think.
Do you guys honestly like the new LeBron style? Because I'm more of an old LeBron kind of guy. Like I still have Soldier Sixes, from back in the day. Like I have all those, man. Like I'm not with the new LeBron shoes, man. I think after the 10, it was over for me. I just didn't like it anymore.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite LeBrons it has to be the nines, like the
Yeah,
old
the
nines.
nines, tens, eights. They're
Yeah,
Uh,
beast.
those are hard.
for me, my favorite LeBron's is 7, just
Hmm.
because it was a great sneaker. I don't know. I don't think Nike basketball is really doing their job right. I think that you've seen this thing of shifting from basketball players being the influencer to like you know the artist being the influencer. It's just crazy, but I think it's partly on just how the NBA is now, man. It's like this friendly league. Everybody's friends. There's not really this rivalry, trying to say. I mean, everybody, yeah, wants to be Golden State,
No.
but as far as like the competitiveness and the dislike for each other is not there, and it's just like I feel like these players they don't really have that killer instinct or anything like that to really like sell themselves or everybody's just like who really I'm trying to say like who's really that person that's driving the basketball sales. LeBron's not going to be around much longer. I give him like 2 years, and it's like who are they going to use to really market their shoes? Because I mean, Paul George is cool, um, but he's not like a super top player in the NBA. You know, I think if anything, it's kind of like Giannis or like Steph Curry or something.
Uh,
Right,
for
right.
for sure. I definitely say that. I mean, when LeBron's out of the league, I mean, who knows what the league's gonna be like anymore? Are we still gonna want to watch it? Now, I definitely agree with you though. It's not the same league as it was back in the day. I am a Michael Jordan fan. A lot of my family's from Chicago, so
Yeah.
that topic comes.
Who do you think right now it's like that we can say is like the upcoming that can take LeBron's spot whenever LeBron retires
In college level, or that's in the league right now?
in the league right now?
Oh, Giannis, Russell. Um, I really like KD. I mean, I think KD is really slept on.
Yeah, definitely. I like KD. I mean, I like KD because he went to the University of Texas. I'm a Texas
Mhm.
Longhorn fan, so I like KD. I mean, a lot of people don't like KD, but um, I think he had to do what he had to do to get himself some rings. Whether that's selling out, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Smart moves. Smart
For
moves. I mean, I
sure.
would have done the same thing.
I mean,
Um,
everybody sells out every single day,
yeah.
whatever business you're in. So, I think definitely it was about the rings, and he had to get what he had to get, and to build his brand. And now, I mean, it's kind of like he's kind of going to surpass LeBron. Like if he wins
I
another
think
ring, and then he wins another one, he definitely surpasses LeBron as a better player. I mean, yeah, LeBron hasn't had the teams that he should have in the sense because he is playing on the Golden State Warriors, and you can say, well, LeBron had to carry the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, LeBron has to carry the Lakers. But you know what? I mean, I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I saw it in the sense of Miami at least built a team around him that
Yeah,
was successful, and it wasn't until his last year in Miami that he really had to carry the Heat. They
yeah, they
all
don't get their credit though.
they don't get the like Chris Bosh doesn't get the credit, Dwayne Wade doesn't get the credit, Ray Allen doesn't get the credit.
Exactly.
Chris
Um,
Paul.
Chris, well, I don't know about Chris. Chris Paul didn't play with the Heat.
No, I mean like in the Rockets.
Oh, on the Rockets, yeah, Chris Paul doesn't get
Yeah,
the credit.
I think he's in Harden's shadow, man. To be honest.
Hey, Harden's a beast, though. I'll give him that.
Oh, for sure, man. He's definitely a piece.
I
Yo,
love watching him.
shout out to Ruth S for our first donation of the podcast for 199. I appreciate that.
And that's crazy. That's dope.
Yeah, it's
No, I
dope,
mean,
man.
I could definitely see KD being way better than LeBron at the end of his career. Because they can say what he wants about him, but listen, at the end of the day, you can call me what you want to call me, but I got rings. You don't.
Yeah.
Yup. All right. So, Noah, how did you get into the sneaker collecting and stuff, man? Because I've been watching some of your videos, bro, and they're pretty good, man. You got a nice collection, bro, especially the
Yeah.
Yeezy collection.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of Yeezys. So honestly, I want to say I've always been into sneakers. Although when I was younger, I didn't have like the best collection, but I mean, I still had some stuff. My first ever sneaker was actually my dad comes from Chicago. Was a Chicago one, Jordan.
Hmm.
That is actually my favorite shoe to this day. I'll always love that shoe. The price keeps going up. I hate it, but I mean, I got to get me another pair. But my collection, yeah, I was always in middle school stuff like that. I was the guy wearing running Nikes. I had one pair of Jordans, something like that. And then it was slowly, growing up into high school and stuff like that. You see people get all these new Jordans and stuff like that, and I was like, this is my thing. I love shoes. And at that time in my city, some people were getting them, but it wasn't everybody getting them. So, so when I finally got my shoes, people, were looking at them like, dang, like those things are nice. Like, can I get some, stuff like that. Then I started selling sneakers and that kind of thing.
That's good, man. That's good though. Yeah, man. I kind of come from the same background. Like I grew up with like no money and stuff, and my parents never bought me like the best shoes.
Hmm.
Maybe because they couldn't afford them, or because they knew that it was a want and not a need.
Yeah.
But getting older stuff, and getting having my job and just having a small little business on the side, it's kind of like people look at like me that, oh, you're collecting shoes, like you have all these shoes, why do you do it, like because like I didn't have this when I was young, so I'm like
Yeah.
buying stuff that I couldn't buy when I was young, so I'm like kind of reliving my childhood.
Yeah, it's definitely a passion. I mean, I ask myself sometimes, why am I buying all these shoes? I don't need them. But as soon as they come
Yeah,
out, I want those things, man. Like I need them. Even like
yeah,
dude, when I tell you I have like 15 pairs of shoes I have not worn that I should be wearing,
that's
dude,
bad.
yeah, I'm in there. Yep, I'm
That's
in there.
bad. Yeah, man. So I think how about you, man? How did you get into the whole sneaker collecting and stuff? I don't know if we touched on that before, but just go ahead and just say something about that.
For me, man, I mean, I've always just loved shoes. Ever since I was younger, I like sneakers. I wouldn't say like my family couldn't afford shoes. I wouldn't say that, but I think definitely they didn't want to spend money on like sneakers at that
Same here.
expensive sneakers at that age. But I think once my family saw that I really had like this love and passion for shoes, I remember my grandma, like she would say, hey, if you do this or do this in school, like I'll buy you this or whatever like that. So or I would just use my ways of like, hey, instead of getting this for my birthday, can I just get a pair of shoes instead? Or for Christmas, just give me a pair of shoes. Like that's how I would kind of get my sneakers in a way. But I've always had love for shoes. I kind of I mean, like in middle school, I started seeing like, if you didn't have a pair of like Jordans or something, you weren't cool. So I think, like I said before, my first pair of like Jordans ever was like the Jeters, the low tops. And then I kind of got the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats in '07. And then from there, it was just kind of this spiral into just working summer jobs and buying shoes, and then I found about Craigslist, and then I started like trading and buying shoes through Craigslist and
Oh yeah.
meeting up grown men at like age 15 to like buy shoes from them. So
That was me.
um it was definitely something that I always enjoyed and I still love to this day. Do I love shoes. I love the culture. Do I like have to have every shoe? No, I don't. I don't have to buy every shoe. I kind of pick and choose what I want because I've kind of like, either seen it all or I just can't afford certain shoes, so I'm just not gonna buy them. But I've gotten lucky to get some really, really dope shoes in my collection. And
Oh yeah.
I just love sneakers, man. It's something I love. It's something I do every day. I love the streetwear culture, and I love the fact that even though as we get older, there's still young people around in this game to kind of carry this torch. So I kind of respect that because without them, this culture would probably die out at some point, because it's like who are you gonna pass the torch to? So it's definitely dope to see that this culture is still growing and it's now kind of become this big, huge topic and this great thing to talk about. So um, you know, that's kind of my story about how sneakers is and how I kind of got into shoes. I've just always had a love for sneakers since I could remember.
Yeah, man, me too. Like I always love sneakers too. Like I think I told you my story in my last podcast about how when I was in school, middle school and high school, I would always see these guys with like the new Jordans that would just come out, and on Monday they'll come, straight, flexing in school and stuff, And I was like, man, I wish I can afford those, or man, I wish I can get them, but but I did have a lot of Vans and a lot of Converse, all the colors. Your boy had them back
You
then, all
made
right?
up for it. You made up for it.
I was definitely
Yeah,
that guy that probably wore the shoes on Saturday just to flex on UC.
man, that was you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I think I remember you, man.
Nah,
Probably, I
Yeah,
man,
don't know.
man.
it's crazy to think that how big the sneaker world is right now, and to think that I could record a video of my shoes and get thousands of views, and places like SneakerCon, stuff like that. Like, who would ever thought that'd ever happen?
Yeah, that's crazy too. It's just like a whole event convention of nothing but like shoes.
You
Like,
guys
just
like
think
Fort
about that.
like Fort Lauderdale? This is my first one. I thought it was pretty dope.
Fort
Yeah,
Lauderdale, yeah, man. I love Fort Lauderdale,
A little
dude. That
hot
was
in there.
nice.
that was my first sneaker con event as well.
Mm.
Yeah, that was my first sneaker con event too, and it was nice. It was nice. I liked it. The weather kind of reminded me of Houston weather. It was hot. Um, yeah, beautiful girls out there too.
Ah, boys over there plotting. Hey, so
You
no,
know what I'm
we
saying?
were talking earlier. I know me and C like before we talked last time after the podcast ended. We also wanted to know. I mean, I know a lot of people probably have this question too. How did you build out your YouTube channel, and how did you get the exposure of getting 18,000 subscribers and getting kind of just this huge following?
So how I built it was so basically right now I want to say like within like my city and like the two cities over, there's probably like five YouTubers and that's it. So it's when people see me and they're like, I'm not gonna sit there and say like I'm a celebrity, stuff like that. But when I tell people on YouTube, like, oh, that's really cool, like, can I go check you out and stuff like that. Basically, I just kept my content up on sneakers and stuff like that. I do need to be more consistent, but basically I want to. It's just like when people see like a YouTuber and they see you trying to shine, stuff like that. People in my city, they're a little bit more supportive, not as much as they could be, but it's like I think it's just one of those things where it's basically like kind of seeing like a little celebrity going out there like trying to work. So of course you're gonna want to support him, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
mean,
up, bro.
that's lucky. I mean, you're lucky, man, because not everybody supports. I know for sure in Texas it's not like
Hold
that.
on, it's like a small circle, right? But in Florida in general, it is not a supportive state at all, and I'm telling you guys that now, not at all. I mean, I've
Yeah, I
I've
know.
I've had my bad. I've had
No,
discussions with many YouTubers who are actually bigger than me, and it's basically it's a number thing. It's like you're not going to bring in this many numbers. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. You know, I can't benefit from you, so I'm not doing anything with you, right? But when it comes to me talking to smaller YouTubers, I feel like they're way more energetic and stuff, man. It's like I talk to them and they're like, "Yeah, man, for sure. Like, I want to do something with you. Like, can we collab? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we take pictures?" And it's just crazy to see, how people think, just because they have a little bit more subscribers than you, that makes them better than you.
yeah, I hate that too, man. Cause to be honest, there was actually a I'm not gonna say no names, but there was two people that actually said no to me about being a guest, and they have fewer subscribers than you, Noah.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I was really happy and impressed that you said yeah to come on in. So
For sure, because I
that's
mean, at
dope,
the end of
bro.
the day, I'm getting exposure to you. I'm getting exposure to Matt. I mean, I want to build our community as much as I can. Why not make some sneaker friends I can talk shoes with? Make videos with in the future. I mean, that's my dream. At the end of the day, I want to open a sneaker store. I want to be able to go to sneaker cons, get flown out. Them boys are getting flown out across the freaking states, man, to come to
Yeah,
sneaker con. Like, all I gotta do
Yeah,
is film a video.
yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, that's just awesome. But yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I mean, I think that some people, like you said, they have a bigger following. They don't want to give you exposure, and some of it, I mean, I think some of it is fear of competition. Some of these
Yeah,
guys, they know that you might over outdo them once you get that following, and they don't want to give anybody the room to kind of grow, so you kind of have to do it yourself. I mean, I know I had to do it myself. I mean, me as a person, I think it's kind of intimidating when you know a lot about shoes and you know a lot. Like, I mean, like, I know C tells me, like, man, you know a lot about shoes. Like, I know it's a gift and a curse, though, because some people, I almost have to act dumb at times, because some people, they kind of see that and they know, like, oh fuck, this guy actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's not
yeah.
just this guy that just came out of nowhere.
Can't,
So
can't
um
wear fakes around him.
yeah. But I mean, it's just it's crazy, man. How some people, they don't want to grow, but I mean, for me, like, even helping out the little people, you don't know who they know, man. I've helped out
Yeah,
people that I wouldn't even know, like my relationship with True North. Like, when I met them, they were like, we're gonna open up a shoe store, we're gonna open up a shoe store. I was like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, man, open it up. And a lot of people in the community didn't believe them, or kind of thought they were just like lying or whatever, and then they ended up opening up a store. It's like one of the best stores, and they had like 30 followers on their Instagram, and now they have more followers than me. They got like 4,000. So, I mean, you don't know who you're gonna meet and how, and if you help them out, even when nobody knew them, they're gonna remember that, and they're gonna take care of you going forward.
yeah, for
So,
sure.
yeah, it's all about
I mean,
growth.
that's kind of my example of, like, you should never judge a book by its cover. You should always want to help out everybody. And I didn't know C. I didn't know who he was.
Mhm.
I just know he reached out on IG, and then we met up at SneakerCon, and I shook his hand, and we said, "What's up?" And I said, "Man, dude, let's do what If you ever want to collaborate, let's do it, man."
That's dope.
So,
Yeah,
and now
that's
I'm
what I did
here.
in school too. I mean, I was like, I saw C's page, and I was like, oh man, this guy went to SneakerCon. I mean, I didn't know who he was. Checked out his video. I hit him up on the DMs. It was so quick. I was like, hey, I could care less about my numbers, man. At the end of the day, it's like I want to make friends. I want to make people I can rely on. People I can collab with maybe in the future. And yeah, it's just like it's a Florida thing, man. Like it's basically, if I'm bigger than you, I'm not doing anything with you, or it's kind of like they won't believe in you until it's too late, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and see, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this podcast, because I wanted to start this podcast and see how big it gets, so we can all come and network with each other. Because I know that sometimes we can't never make it to like every sneaker con event,
Mm,
right? But if we all get to know each other like throughout this podcast and these live streams, it's just like being there, because especially if we get to talk like on a weekly base, it's just we have that connection. And once we do meet up at SneakerCon, it's like, oh, yo, what's up, brother? Like, it's good to see you. So it's not like very awkward, you know what I'm saying? So that's why instead of messaging people on DMs on Instagram, like I'd rather just do this podcast and just, yo, come on into the, as a guest, and just, let's just chop it up and get to know each other. So
yeah,
like I said, whenever we get to that SneakerCon, it's like we know each other.
for sure. You can't tell people, through a phone, and it's like, I mean, even like on the big standpoint, you look at people like Case Omar, Tony, all them. They're all friends. They all make videos together. I mean, why should it be different for smaller YouTubers, right?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, they all stick together, man. That's exact. Oh, let me go through these little comments and questions, because I haven't really been on it. We got we got Dirty Joe CC with that shoe game. Yo, I just dropped a video today with that champion sneaker. Did you see that, Matt? I know you left a little comment there.
Yeah, I actually saw a person wearing those fucking champion sneakers yesterday
Hey,
at,
what did you think,
at the
buddy?
store. I was like, damn, that's fucking rocking the champions. I was like kind of laughing inside. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I guess everybody wears wear what you like and stuff. But I thought it was kind of funny that like I was talking shit about your shoes, and then some guy comes in wearing them at
For
the
real.
store the other day. So when I was at the store, I saw that dude wearing. Them. I was like, what the fuck,
I like the
Yo,
bottoms. I saw the bottoms of them. They look nice.
yeah, man, I love them, man. I already got them laced up for my review of my on foot that I'm gonna drop tomorrow or Saturday because I have something dropping tomorrow. But yeah, man, though they're comfortable. To be honest, they kind of remind me. I don't know if you guys tried on the toys, the Pumas, the RSX.
Mm-mm.
Well, if you try them on, they kind of give me like the same kind of like feel on it. So they're not that bad. But Matt's over there hating on them.
Well, I'm
I mean,
not.
I'm only gonna read this comment. It says 90% of YouTubers can't dress really, but style subjective. So he's taking shots, dog. Ah, nice.
Shots fired. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean,
But the
um,
three.
I mean, how I see it is, man. I was never a dad shoe kind of guy, so it was like even. I mean, I saw it more as a meme than I did as like actual sneakers, like Yeezy 500s, 700s. I'm just like, man, like take them back. We don't need them. Like I think I honestly think it's like a joke, bro. I'm just like, is it like a meme? Is it like supposed to? I mean, I don't know.
I think what the
Nah,
whole
I don't
dad
know.
shoe craze is what it is that I think what happened was the 700 came out. It looked like a
Mhm.
dad shoe, and I think you see it a lot. Like when the Yeezy Adidas first came out,
Yep.
everybody bought the Yeezy, and to be cool, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna buy all the Adidas so I can say I've been collecting Adidas for a long time. But we know most of that was a lie. Not everybody was wearing Adidas,
Mhm.
and I think it's the same thing. It's like they cop the 700, or they might just get interested in dad shoes for a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, I think it is sometimes a meme now too. Like a lot of guys will be just wearing the dad shoe just to get attention, or just to get laughs, or just to get put on IG.
Yeah. I mean, guys, even the Monarchs. I mean, come on. It's funny. It's funny. I mean, listen. I saw your video. See, I seen you rocking them, but I mean, it's like, come on, bro. Come
Yo,
God,
on.
what
come on,
happened?
see, why
What
are you
happened
wearing
to
those things?
the? Hold on. What happened to the rock? What you like?
I don't
Yeah,
like them,
you
so I don't rock them.
you you can rock what you like, man. But I mean, it comes to a point where a meme
But
needs to
look,
stay a meme.
those I wore when I went to do some. I don't wear them every day. Okay, those shoes I bought them
Yeah,
because obviously I wanted to make a video on them, and I knew I was gonna get
they're
some
trending at the
comments,
moment.
some yeah, some attention on it, and then these champion ones as well, because one of my biggest videos is me showing some champions at the, I think it was like finish line, right? So and then people like when I do champion videos, so I got those for a video, and then I just got those just so my audience has something to talk about,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's why I
That
got them. But I wouldn't wear them like at every single day, but I'll wear them. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna wear them because I
I
like them.
heard you. I heard you
I love
wearing to pick
champion.
up. I heard you wearing to pick up older women, dog. I was over here
Don't
trying to.
expose me like that, man. You
I
trying to
was over.
expose me,
I
bro?
was over here trying to pick up milfs and stuff in
Oh,
his freaking dad shoes.
no,
Trying to expose me.
I'm. I mean, I'm not into the champion stuff like that. I know my girlfriend; she's also like a little sneakerhead. I got her some Space Jams and stuff like that. She picked me up a good amount of champion shirts, some long sleeve stuff like that. I I like it to a certain extent. I feel like now I think they're kind of overdoing it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's gonna die now.
Yeah, on some they are doing it, especially those they dropped a collab with Timberland. I don't know if you guys
Oh, I
seen them at the
saw
mall.
that, man.
Dude, they should have not done that. Like I don't like that at all,
It's
to
like the
be
Nike
honest.
boots, man.
It's
Don't
like
do it.
because Champion is like more sports, and then you got Timberland more like boots, winter kind of, bulky. I'm like, man, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like they made it instead of it being like a athletic wear, they made it more into like a kind of streetwear kind of thing, like Supreme or something like that.
Yeah. So now that you mention the Space Jams, have a question.
Hmm.
Um, your second video on your YouTube channel was your Jordan 11 collection.
Yep.
So which one is your favorite out of your Jordan 11 collection?
My favorite Jordan 11s. It's either the bread or the Space Jam. It's hard to pick out of those. But I mean, I feel like the bread is just such a classic. Like that's a sneaker that brought so many people into the sneaker game. It really is. Like, you
Yeah,
ask people like what shoe brought you in, it's the bread 11. I'll probably
for
say that.
sure. Red
Yep.
11s. Yeah, I like the Space Jams. Those are
Yep. Oh, I
one of
love
my
them.
grails that I need to get. So
Yeah.
I'm working on getting those. I'm trying to look for them DS, but man, they're super expensive. So
And Matt, the
I
quality
might
on
have
those
to.
aren't bad.
Yeah,
No,
I might have to
I
go
had
grilled.
I had a pair of Space Jams '09. The quality was horrible on those, but I love them, man. I wore them with everything. I think that's a shoe you can wear with every single thing. I wore it with dress shirts. I wear it with freaking pants, shorts, everything like that.
Yeah, I picked up the
Um,
Concords too. I like
and the
them.
Concords. Man, I had the I had the. Well, I never did. I own it. I owned the 2000 and what 12? I don't know, 11 Concords,
Mm.
and then I owned the actual 2000 Concords. Those are pretty nice. And then I
Mm.
own the DMP 11s. Those are pretty dope. Those are probably my favorite out of all of them. The DMPs, just because the gold set it
Yeah.
apart from the regular ones.
Oh yeah, man. I used to love that pack. Do you guys remember back in the day they used to drop those what are they called? The countdown package or something like that?
Yep.
Yep, I remember
You guys
those.
remember those?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you guys ever pick up a package like that?
I didn't
I
pick any up.
You didn't?
did you see?
Nah, man. I was poor back then, bro.
I bought one. I bought one pack. It was the 5 and 18. That's because
They
like
were like,
they were
go ahead.
expensive. They were like 300.
Yeah, dude, they were like 300, man. I think like my favorite one that I wanted to get was the 10 and the 13s, the 10 and the 13s. Man, those are lovely.
I you know what
Now,
You know what I remember, dude? I remember you used to be able to reserve like at one of the finish lines in Austin, the big one. You ever been to the Barton Creek one? You used to be able to reserve your sneaker before release date. So you would like pay like a deposit down, like a video game, and then
Really?
you'd come and you pay the rest when you come pick up your shoe. And that was like the last pack. I remember my friend got that pack, the 10 and 13, because it was the first shoe that dropped out of the whole countdown pack. And I remember he reserved it. He paid it. Paid. I was like, man, I wish they still did that, man. I mean, like, why can't you just
yeah,
reserve your shoe like that? Just pay a deposit fee and then come pick them up. Like a video game.
Yeah.
But of course, it's all about the hype. So, I
damn,
think
bro,
they still could have left it.
that was a long time ago, bro. Now you're really showing your age.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I used to be able to like pay like a pre-order for your shoes back in
Yeah,
the day.
That's great. Layaway, huh?
Lil Way.
Layaway or pre-order.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. So yeah, man. Another thing that I wanted to talk about you, cause like I know, I was like going through like your video. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched almost all your videos,
Yeah,
bro.
my boy's over here creeping.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I was watching. Hey, man, I gotta support, man. I gotta drop a like or whatever. I don't comment, bro. I need to work on commenting videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but
Mhm.
I suck at leaving comments, and they always call me out on not commenting on like my friends' videos and stuff. But yeah, I
Yeah.
do see the videos. I do drop a like, but I just suck at commenting. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're all good.
But I want to go ahead and dive right into the. I know you made a couple of videos of the mystery brand,
Jeez, man.
right?
Yes, I do.
So I want to go ahead and dive right into that and just talk about because I know you had. So can you say bad experience, or maybe was it like a one thing, or like what really happened?
Um, I'm gonna be flat out, honest, guys. It was just a horrible experience. I mean, did you guys see the videos with Jake Paul and all them using the website, and they got a lot of
Yeah, I saw
people?
both of them.
Yeah, like it, guys. It was just basically what that website was. It was a gambling website that kids are using, which they shouldn't be. And it was basically they were just the middleman. Like you would basically just give them hundreds of dollars, to win an item worth like $100 that they'd ship from StockX to their warehouse, from their warehouse to you. Like, I mean, come on, like that is they were the middleman. It was horrible. I mean,
Wow. So is it like you put in 100? Because I never really went to the website. I've never been to the website. I've only seen it in videos because
yep,
I'm just like, I don't want to do that. But is it like you make an account and then you put $100 in your account, and then are you just playing the little opening the boxes, and then whatever you get, like do they actually ship out, like, because I know like you can win like a little keychain or like some crappy stuff, like do they
yeah,
actually send that stuff out, like
yeah.
I don't know how that works.
They actually send it out, but like the thing that was so weird about them was like it depended on who you were. So there were YouTubers. I wasn't sponsored by them, but there were YouTubers. Like it was like if they were sponsored, they're receiving their items within a week. But me, guys, it took me 3 months to get my stuff, and it was a
A little
Supreme North
knife.
Face. It was a knife in the Supreme North Face from 2016. So that was dope.
Wow.
But it was like 3 months, and it was funny because I mean I never like told anybody, but I was like they didn't send me my stuff until I was like I'm gonna take legal action if you guys don't send me my stuff.
Wow.
And boom, they finally sent it, and I mean they. I don't know. A lot of people grew from that website. I know mine did pretty. It got pretty good views, but a lot of people grew from that website. It just kind of sucks that that's how they grew. Because I mean, also I did that one hype drop. That was like what I think my most viewed video. Yeah, a lot of
Hmm.
people are growing from that right now, but it's man, they're basically like the same thing. I'd say they're probably more honest with it, but at the end of the day, it's all about their benefit. You're not going to win that much, and it's because I was sponsored by them, and then it was afterwards. They're all about clicks and like how many people clicked my link from your video, and I got
Yeah.
like over 500. Like, man, that's not enough. Like, what? 500 views?
What?
Yeah. So I was like, man, you guys are all about your self growth. Like, I'm not talking to you no more.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
Just hustle.
Cheryl wants to know, when is the next sneaker con? The next sneaker con is Cleveland.
Wish I could go.
And Young Kodak says, Shoe Crew TV, he likes gilfs, not milfs. Is that true, boy?
Who you like Dills?
No, it says Shoe Crew TV, he likes gilfs, not milfs.
Shit. I don't know. I don't care what. I mean, as long as it's got a hole, I'm good.
Dirty Joe said, a lot of things are trash but got mad hype. Such is the shoe game. Man, somebody said Champion is trash. Respectfully, I can respect that. I know a lot of people don't like Champion because it used to be at Walmart, and to be honest, I was wearing it back then, so that's why I wear it now. And then now that it's more popular, it's like,
I can
hell yeah,
respect that.
like,
If you wore back then anywhere now, I can definitely respect that. But
yeah,
I get
dude,
what I
like the
get what they're
Champion.
coming from.
Yeah, like the Champion T-shirts, there were 4.94. I remember the exact price,
Yeah,
4.94 at Walmart. Okay, the pants were like 7.67. So I remember Champion back then. Like I remember it really good. So now a couple years ago, then I see that it's popular. It's like, yo, I'm about to buy a whole bunch of Champion and just buy it because that's what I used to wear a lot back then. Like I didn't wear it to school because we had like uniforms and stuff, but
yeah.
I wear it like on the weekends. Like I had like a all white navy gray with the little Champion logo right here, and that's basically what I will wear.
I can
And because
appreciate
it's
that.
and because Champion is always big boy friendly, so I will always love that brand.
Yeah, I mean, if
Big
yeah,
boy friendly.
yeah, if you wore it back in the day, listen, that's fine if you wear it. But it's just like I get where they're coming from because it's like it's a new hype again, and it's just like, bro, you used to get made fun of if you wore Champion. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, facts.
so now it's like, as a person, like, do I wear Champion again? Like, am I gonna get bullied? Like,
Yeah, facts, man. That's why when I went back to my parents' house like a couple of weeks ago, I asked my mom for her box of like old photos just
mhm,
so I can show you guys, little me, little C vlogs wearing Champion back in the days.
it's dope. Just show
So
them.
that's a video that's a video that I had working on. Like I found a picture of me actually wearing some really old Nike shoes, and I think they look like the Monarchs too. So I'm not sure. So
Not
that's
the
pretty funny.
Monarchs.
Yeah, yeah. And then I found another shirt of like a really I found another picture of me wearing like a really really dope starter hat. So
Mhm.
like I'm like collecting pictures of when I was little to like show in a video. So that's like a future video of mine
I've been
that's
in this
gonna be
game. I've been in it.
Damn,
yeah, see
my
so
boy's pulling his card.
Lie. It
yeah,
was
bro.
back in the day though. My dad had picked up a pair of Monarchs, man. But I knew personally back then. I knew style and stuff, and I was like, man, I'm not wearing these, man. I can't.
Yeah.
I felt bad, man.
So that's crazy. So what do you think of the new Supreme week? I think when does the Supreme drop? Is it Monday?
Yes,
Thursday.
sir.
Wait, it's Monday.
It dropped today, like in store, but it dropped.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Monday.
Oh yeah, today.
today is store.
Oh I like it. I feel like it's more of an accessory Supreme kind of year or season, but I don't like it. Like I don't like what Supreme's doing now. I feel like it's kind of just I don't know. It's all over the place now.
Yeah, there's only a couple of pieces that I'm actually interested in
Same here.
for like personal and for like resale, and then some to hold.
Hmm.
But I have a feeling that this season should, well, this first week should be pretty good to get a couple of things just because a
Yeah,
lot of stuff is
this first week
dropping.
is good.
Yeah, like the first week is always like good to like get stuff because a lot of stuff drops. A lot of stuff drops. And like I don't really go for like the high end stuff, like the stuff that's like the crew necks and
Oh, I
like
don't do
all
all that.
these
It's too much.
expensive items
It's
like
going up in
the
price every single season, man. It's not even like worth
yes,
it then.
bro, especially the jackets, man. Do you know how much the jackets are going for?
I'd much rather buy a Gucci jacket or something like that, man. Screw that.
Dude, the jackets are going like 350, $400, man. That's crazy.
I mean, last season I had some pretty good luck. I mean, I had got like the Supreme North Face collab. I got Cat in the Hat. I got a lot of good things. So I mean, I might go out for some hyped items just to be able to say, I got this. I mean, I like Supreme, but it all depends.
Yeah, I think the one piece that I want to go for is for that Uzi pillow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to go for that and a couple of items.
That's
So
dope.
I'm excited for that drop. Um, yeah, man. There's another thing that I wanted to like talk about with the whole Yeezys. I know you made a video about are Yeezys dead, right?
Yep.
And you said that you don't think the Yeezy you don't think the Yeezy hype is dead because I mean when Yeezys release they still sell out. So if it was dead, then they'll
I'm
be sitting, right?
I'm not gonna say yeah. I'm saying it's not dead because if you hear Easy's dropping, we all still get excited, right? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's, oh, Easy's dropping.
Matt doesn't Matt doesn't mess with Yeezys.
It depends. 'Cause some people are strictly Jordan heads. It's like I like Jordans, but I mean, I like Yeezys because they're comfortable. I mean, I'm not gonna go out my way and buy 500, 700s. You guys can keep that. I mean, I'm just gonna stay like with what I like. I like those because they're actually like extremely comfortable. They're like Ultra Boost, and on top of that, I can sell them for more than what I have got them for. Right?
Or
Yep,
break
that's
even or
facts.
whatever.
The Zebras I was surprised about because that was a shoe where everybody was like, it's re-releasing. Oh, they're gonna sit. And I heard in some stores they did sit, and they're selling for 300 something right now.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I saw that that you copped them at 2 in the morning, bro.
Bro, last size was my size. I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I
So
almost
you were
missed
like, I copped them at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. I woke up, I was like, wait, I don't think I woke up on time. I look and I'm like, last size left.
Yeah, I didn't get the Yeezys zebras. I actually saw the semi-frozen sitting for a good while after they were released. I think
Those
like 2 weeks after they were released, they were still sitting at what was it? Shoe
champs.
Palace. I saw
Yeah.
them
they're
and
not
Champs.
they're
Yeah,
not for everybody, bro. It
Nah,
if you have style, you can rock those shoes, but it depends on the person.
definitely.
I think the ones that I would definitely want to get because I know I can wear a lot is gonna be the zebras and the sesames.
The sesames are my favorite easy actually.
or the statics.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
betting against the
statics too.
Statics, but man, they were tripping.
Statics.
Yeah, I want to.
I mean, Yeezys. I mean, they. My friend, like I said, my friend has a store. He brought like 20 pairs of Yeezys, and he sold all of them, like
Oh
all
yeah,
the
you're.
statics. I
I mean,
mean,
little
everybody
kids
Yeah,
bought
love
them.
them. Little kids love them.
Yep,
yeah.
that
So,
and Jordan
what do you
ones.
guys? What do you guys think? I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I'm gonna ask Matt first, and then I'll
Ah, why
ask
do you guys
you,
gotta put me
Noah.
on the? Why do you guys gotta put me on the fucking spot? See,
Cause, bro, I gotta do it, bro. Cause come on, bro, I got
where's
you.
Dirty Joe
Yo,
at? We need
so
Dirty Joe. Tell him where's my boy Dirty Joe at?
yo, screw. Nah, just kidding. Shout out to Dirty Joe. Hold on, let me read the little thing right here. So, we got JH13 Seaches hating on champions and Timberland collab because he knows he couldn't cop. What you mean? It didn't sell out. Like
Ah,
the stuff
why is
still
there be
waiting.
calling you out in the comments, dude?
Dang man, they're against you.
Cause bro, it's my life. So people. Somebody says Supreme is whack.
Supreme is whack. I mean, I can't agree with that.
Nah, I don't
I
think
think some
Supreme is
things they
whack.
do is I don't think Supreme's whack. I just think some things they do is corny, and I
Yeah.
think they hide a lot of great pieces with a lot of corny stuff. Um, you know, I can tell, man, what's gonna be the dope pieces,
Hey,
man.
listen. Slowly but surely, Supreme is dying. I'm gonna be honest with you because you can see it. Because back in the day, people were buying bricks of Supreme. This season, we had a lot of accessories sit, and that wasn't something you were seeing back in the day. Like that inflatable chair, man, that thing was like almost $300 for that chair. Come
Damn.
on, man.
I agree with the Krixek. Krixek. I think Fear God's trash. Also,
I
I
don't
don't
like
like Fear God.
Farragon.
I don't like Fear
Fear
God.
God.
I don't either.
Nah, I
I
don't
like
like
the
Fear God.
Vans, but I mean the basketball shoes I can keep.
I like the Fear Gods, the ones that I saw at the outlet, at
Mhm.
the San Marcos outlet. And my
Damn.
boy Matt hasn't even gone to the outlets to see if they still got them for your boy, but that's cool. It's the Skylons.
They're
Yep.
probably still
No,
gone. They're probably already gone.
they probably are, bro. But
Tim
yeah,
probably.
man, I kind of regret not getting them because now I kind of like them because I could probably use those as like my everyday like black shoes instead of my I use my Huaraches as like my
Hirachis.
black
My
shoes.
girlfriend
Yeah,
loves Huaraches, man.
Hey, so what
She's
was the
like,
question you're
yeah.
gonna ask? See?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh man, you ready, bro? You made sure I didn't forget, huh? All right, I'm gonna put you
Nah,
on the
cause I
spot
don't.
now.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so look, quick question, and then I'll ask Noah too. If someone is getting their first pair of Yeezys, which one do you recommend? To keep it like 300, like under 300,
Under
and why
300.
would you recommend it?
So the only pairs under 300, right, are like the Sesames,
Yeah,
maybe the
I don't mean like no
Statics.
hype because not a lot of people can afford like $500 Yeezys, $600 Yeezys, or $1,000 Yeezys, especially like the new the I mean, especially like the first wave that drop of Yeezys right now they're going for like more than $800 easy. I'm talking about like if somebody wanted to be like I'm gonna go ahead and give Yeezy a shot, my first pair, but my budget is 300. They still have some pretty dope options to be honest. So that's why I'm
I
saying,
would
which
I
one
would
would you
say I'd
recommend?
go with my first option because I never owned a pair of Yeezys. My first pair of Yeezys were the Wave Runners. I would say I would say that I paid 300 for them retail. I got them easily. I mean, I don't think now they've gone up, but I definitely say Wave Runner. I think it's probably one of the most iconic colorways since the Turtle Dove, and it's only going to go up in price because it's just one of those like everlasting colorways that will always leave an impression on you. And you can wear it with anything.
Yeah, for real, man. I need to get those back because I bought those.
God, my
I
boy's
bought
still
them. I
hurting.
bought
My
them for
boy's
my
still hurting.
birthday.
My boy's still
Yeah,
hurting.
bro. I bought them for my birthday. I bought them in a size 10 and a half, and bro, they fit like too tight, and they're not really comfortable. So I need to go like a like a size up or a
yeah, the
size
sizing on those is messed up.
more. Yeah, so I sold mine, and I still haven't got my actual size 11 or 11 and a half, just because, man, dude, those keep going up, bro. I'm like, damn. So hopefully I get them like maybe at sneaker con or something, work out a deal. But I'll go ahead and answer that. If I only had $300 and I wanted to get, some really comfortable everyday Yeezys, will probably be the Sesames, because those I've been keeping my eye out on those, and I'm just waiting for those to drop in price. Maybe like $200 more. I think they're going in StockX for. Let me see. The last time I checked was probably yesterday. I don't know. Do you guys know how much the Sesames are going for on
About like
StockX?
250, 260, I think. 240 maybe.
They're gonna go up though. That's a pretty dope colorway.
Yeah, and honestly, I'd have to agree with you. See, the Sesames, I feel like that'd be the shoe to get. Just because I mean, like that is like a really nice colorway, and it was so slept on, and I have no clue why. Like when I saw people sleeping on, it, I was like, do people not have style anymore? Like, what's going on? No, I mean, I'm not even joking. I was like, that shoe's amazing. It's a really nice colorway, and it's comfortable. You can rely on it. I'll definitely probably wear that.
Yeah, man, I love those Sesames. Also the zebra ones too. I think those are really good for like everyday wear. Like if you
Yeah,
wanted to
for
wear some
sure.
Yeezys every day. I think those are dope.
And
And
I agree with some of the people in the comments. The butters are pretty slept on too. I mean,
Oh, I like.
that light volt colorway is pretty dope.
yeah, I actually picked those up, and I don't know if you guys went back on my videos, but man, I went hard on those. I did not like them at all.
Really?
So yeah, I hammered those like really hard. I was like, yo, what is this? This is like the most ugliest color and stuff like that. And yeah, it's because seeing it in person, I was expecting a different yellow, like the yellow that we got for those butters. It's like, how can I say? It's like a mustard. I don't know if you guys seen. I'm pretty sure you guys seen them, right? The butters.
Yeah.
It's like a mustard kind of mixed with, I don't know, man. It was just a weird color, and I was like, no, I don't like them. So those are probably the ones that I wouldn't get. But the sesames, man, and those are sesames. I actually, when I went to go pick up what sneaker that I went to go pick up, was it during that time? I think when I went to go pick up my Concords, I saw them sitting, the sesames, my size, and I was like, man, I should have picked those up for
I was so
220,
confused.
man.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. With, if
Was
somebody wanted to get some affordable
I
Yeezys.
feel like people didn't get the Sesame just because around that time was when everybody was saying Yeezys are dying, stuff like that. Don't get them anymore. I feel like maybe that had an impact on why people didn't get them. Because it's definitely the best, colorway in my opinion, like so far.
Yeah, and
I
and I
don't.
also think that it was during that time because the Concords were like, I don't know if they dropped that week or like they were gonna drop the next week or two, and then they dropped. So I don't know.
I don't think Yeezys will ever die, man. It's just such a. It's like already solidified itself as a
Yeah.
iconic color. I mean, an iconic silhouette. So I think it's there to stay. I mean, it's just they're milking it. I mean, because I mean, what does he have left to create? I mean, Kanye's kind of done it all at this point. I mean,
This
now he's on the
colorway.
700s. I mean, I saw that new 700 colorway. I know we said it was trash, but I just saw it. It looked totally different on StockX than it did in like the pictures that they're showing. I thought they were pretty
Hmm.
dope.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like Kanye knows what he's doing regardless. Like, I feel like, I mean, he's just doing what he's like said he was gonna do at the start anyway. He's just gonna release so many. He's getting more money now than he was then. So at the end of the day,
Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to see next on the Yeezys? Like maybe a new model. I'm done with colors.
the colors,
No
yeah.
more. Yeah, I'm done with color. Maybe like a new model or something.
I think for me, I mean, the 700 is kind of a new model. What they released it 2 years ago. So I think like for me, I would like to see more 700s. I would like to see like 6 colorways, 3 of them general release and 3 of them super limited. Like that would be dope. Like if they could just do that, like give us something, um, or do the 750 again. Do like 3 colorways, like 2 of them general release and 1 of them super limited. I think it'd make it fun again. I mean, that's the thing about the sneaker game is like people like the sneaker game because it's a hunt, it's fun. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's the thing about sneakers right now is it's not fun. It's like almost too easy. Like you either have a bot or like you just kind of like win it off online. You don't really put the work in. You know, there's not much of that hunt anymore. So I think if you make it fun again, in sense of like, hey, like let us just, it's just everybody hates missing out on Adidas or sneakers app or whatever, but everybody likes that hunt of maybe getting an off white or maybe getting a, you know, the Cactus Jack randomly, you know? So it's like, I think that hunt, you got to bring that hunt back. I mean, that's what I loved about shoes. It's kind of like, that's why I see a lot of people say, oh, sneaker game's whack. Well, yeah, it is whack. I mean, there's not that hunt anymore. You know, like that's why I go for that, to get that satisfaction. Like I go into like try to get vintage clothing because it's not easy to find certain pieces you're looking for in vintage clothing, you know, and at the same time, some people don't want to let it go. You know, people want you to, people actually like that shirt and they know they can't find that shirt. So if you're going to get it off them, you're going to have to pay a premium. And that's why the sneaker game resale has existed, is because people actually like the shoe. So when you went to go get that shoe from them, they're like, dude, I'm not letting this go unless it's 500. And they're like, all right, here's 500. And that's how the whole resale kind of started, because they saw that, man, people are willing to pay that much for shoes because it's such this sought after item. So, I mean, I think if you just make sneakers fun again by just making it limited or making a couple of colorways limited with the Adidas Yeezy line, I think that's the simple fix for what people think, oh my gosh, they're dead. Because I don't think they're really dead. I just think they need to revamp it or do something. I think the models that they have are pretty great right now, and just I don't think they just haven't done a good job at doing the whole colorway thing. You know, they release a shoe that's limited, and then they ended up and then they hurt their brand by like re-retroing it. And yes, it does
Yeah.
numbers and stuff like that, but you got to keep that brand alive. You know, sometimes you got to pull out that limited release card just to make people buy into the brand again. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like if they were to make like 750s or something again and just made like a crazy colorway, like I feel like that, that like set a line again. But so I have a question for you guys. Do you guys feel like StockX ruined the sneaker game? Honestly,
I don't know. See, you go first since you're the most. You shop on StockX.
I think I
Uh,
personally, I think it had a huge impact. I think it did kind of kill the sneaker game just because when you go to a sneaker con and you try to sell a sneaker, I mean, have you tried to do that? Oh,
Well,
it
people.
does
no.
this on StockX.
Well, I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's on StockX for this, or it's on
Yeah.
StockX for that, or like maybe I can. Okay, then get it on StockX. I think what people don't understand is that StockX is like this. They did something. They've kind of like this moderator of the shoe game, where it's kind of
Yeah.
like the market and stuff, and people kind of. I mean, I don't know if StockX really sets the price, but the public kind of sets it by just kind of like buying and selling, and people kind of see. I mean, it's kind of obvious. I think like I don't need StockX to kind of gauge on a sneaker comes out. Like I already kind of know like, okay, this shoe's gonna sell for this, or
Yeah.
it's gonna drop or whatever. Um, I don't know. I think StockX is. I mean, it's done good. It's done bad. You know, it's kind of helped the
Yeah.
sneaker game because it's kind of made it more easily understandable for people that don't understand, and it's made it like this kind of like this platform of, you know, getting a better understanding. I think like, yeah, I think kids don't understand it because there's a lot of kids using StockX and they're like, you know, they're saying, well, yeah, you sell it on StockX for this, but it's like eBay. That person takes their cut. And, you know, how do you think StockX is eating? They're taking a percentage off each sell that's being made. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think StockX made it cool to sell shoes, and that's why they've become successful and kind of taken over the game, you know?
Yeah. I feel like they made it easier to sell sneakers, but I feel like in a standpoint where if you've ever sold shoes by yourself to people in your neighborhood or people at your school, it definitely changes that whole game because it's more like if you go to a sneaker con and you're actually in person with the like you're in person with people, it just changes because it turns into it's this price on StockX, so you're not going to sell me this shoe. I'm not going to trade you for this sneaker. Even though if you like a sneaker more, the value of your sneaker is different. So it's like, oh, I want that shoe, but I'm not going to do it because my shoe's worth more. It says it here on StockX.
Yeah, I think my whole thing when it comes to StockX, here's my opinion. Here's my 2 cents on StockX. So, back then, people are still doing what they do at SneakerCon, like you said. When they're trying to sell sneaker, they go to StockX and they see, oh well, StockX is selling it for 300, right? For
Yeah.
example. So what I used to do when I was, reselling sneakers like on Craigslist or whatever, I would actually go to eBay and I would go to the last sold or the sold history,
Hmm.
and then I'll kind of base my price off of that. If it was a DS shoe or if it was a U shoe. So that's what I would do. So I think StockX took that concept and just made their whole app, and StockX is like the eBay for like sneakers. Like there, you
Yeah.
can buy, you can see prices. You can see what was the last sneaker that was sold for. You can see like history. You can see bids. You can see all that stuff. So I think StockX kind of yeah, it ruined it in a way because it's like you don't know if StockX is actually buying all these shoes and setting out all these retail
Because
stores,
and you can
and
put
then and
bids
then
on
they put
shoes.
them for sale. Yeah, and then StockX put them for sale on their app, and then they run the market price. So
Yeah, and they put bids on shoes too to make it the shoe worth even more than what it actually is worth. And I mean, I don't know. I'm happy in my city. A lot of people don't know about StockX and stuff. Dude, I've gotten steals in my city. Like I just like maybe like 3 months ago, I got some OVO 10s for $40. $40.
yep. See, I'm always scared to do buying like really expensive shoes, especially like Yeezys. I'm so scared like buying Yeezys, especially like on OfferUp, Craigslist, and
Yeah,
eBay
with the
because
fakes nowadays, dude.
yeah, with these fakes, it's like, man, like you don't even know. Usually, I'm pretty good at seeing if a Yeezy is fake, like through the pictures on OfferUp,
Yeah.
just because like what I go by is I go by like the box, because you know how the Yeezy box is like
Yeah,
very
it's a little
nice and very
smaller.
square and smooth. So if I see a picture with like the box even squished or even damaged or even like I don't know, it's just flat. It's like nope, I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it because they could be fake. So that's one thing that I check on the box, like to make sure the box is nice and smooth. All the edges are because I mean, if you bought some Yeezys off of like either StockX, Goat, or well sometimes Grail, because Grail you don't even know who ships it, but
Yeah.
those websites, they actually take care of the box and they put the box in a box so you can get it really nice, right? So the only way that box can get damaged is if it's coming from overseas, or if that shoe was bought from eBay and somebody doesn't know how to ship, and they just ship that shoe like in a freaking package and it got squished on the shipping. So when it comes to that, I'm really like picky on expensive shoes that I buy, like either StockX, there we go, either StockX or SneakerCon events, and make sure that they're legit.
Did
That's
you
the
guys
only way.
did you guys see that one video where I'm not sure the guy's channel name, but he got sent fake off white Chicago ones. Did you guys see that?
I haven't
From
seen it.
from
Uh,
StockX. From StockX.
from StockX.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And StockX, like basically they're saying like they can't do anything about it and they're not going to. And then he made multiple videos about it and they copyrighted him because he used the logos in his video. And then so he kept making videos and then I guess one of his videos blew up and got like 500,000 views. And basically like, they just sent me an email to like send it back, but you're no longer going to be able to like ship from like StockX and stuff like that. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Wow. And these were the fake off white what?
Off-white
Let me
Chicago
check
ones.
that.
So that's serious money. He said he got them from his birthday. Then he was looking at videos of like on if they're real or not. And then like he totally found out like they were fake. And like the guy, exchanged emails and stuff like that with StockX. I mean, I just think that was crazy. And then StockX went on to like admit they're like at least like it's like 1% of our sneakers are have been found like fake, which I understand. It's like they can't get every pair. But I mean, I couldn't imagine a Chicago one coming through and being fake. Like to send me that, that's I feel like that's a shoe where I'd understand maybe a little Yeezy or something like that, but I mean, an off-white Chicago one, those are going for like 1,500.
I think I found the video here.
Yep, he made like two, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm about to check those later. Yeah, dude, I would have been freaking pissed because I mean, people trust StockX, and like I know that maybe one or two can slip through the rug or whatever. But I mean, like it seems that StockX kind of makes it a little difficult when it comes to like returns
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
I hear they like they suck in replying. But I mean, yeah, like I said, I was like, if it's like a little easy, I get it. But a $1,500 shoe, you can't mess that up.
Yeah, facts.
That's
Yeah,
random.
man. If anybody has any questions or comments or whatever, yeah. So Noah, I like to keep the podcast a little bit like an hour or a little bit over an hour, just because I like for future subscribers to go back and watch the whole podcast if they
Yeah,
didn't get to, or they can watch it tomorrow, and it's not like 3 hours 4 hours long. So I like to keep it
yeah.
like a little hour, or maybe sometimes we go a little over.
Hmm.
But yeah, if anybody has any questions, go ahead and drop them. Or Matt, you got any questions? What's up, bro? You quiet over there.
Shit, I don't know, man. I'm just chilling, man. I mean, it's just been kind of a slow week for shoes, so I mean, I don't really have
Yeah, it
anything to talk
has.
about.
And I think I told you on Monday that I'm glad it's a slow week because my wallet's gonna take a rest.
Yeah. You guys like those phone pauses that dropped? I mean, I think it was too late for them.
Talk
Yeah, I
about
don't.
those rookie.
Oh, the red one that just dropped, the Dornbecker.
Oh yeah, I tried for those and no luck.
I like them, but I feel like it's way too late, to start bringing phone pauses and stuff back. I mean, I think it had its time.
Yeah, I think Dornbecker just got to. I mean, everything gets comes in waves. It's like the Dornbeckers, and then it was like now it's like the off white, and it's like the Yeezys. So it's kind of like what's the next thing, So it's like every like off white's gonna get old after a while. I mean, for me, like I've never really cared about off white. I mean,
Yeah,
to me, I think
I
it's
don't like
just.
it either.
I think it's to me. I mean, it's a cool concept. But I think now it's just kind of like it's kind of just it's nothing really innovative. It's just like
Yeah,
I mean, they're kind of doing the same thing over and over again, stuff like that.
yeah.
So
I'm the same way. Like, I was more of the guy. I was like, okay, if they make like three shoes and they stop, go ahead. Like, I feel like that'd be nice. But then they just kept going with it, and like it was like every new shoe was getting off white on. It. I'm just like, you guys are overdoing it at this point.
Yeah, I'm mad that they didn't do the off white with the Cortezes.
Oh man, I couldn't see that happen.
Yeah, I think when it comes to those foams, those Dornbeckers, I think what do you guys think of the price range? I think the price like what 220, 230.
It's a little steep, but then it's a foam posit. Those are like always been pretty expensive. But I mean, it's pretty steep. Foam posits, it. There's certain people that wear foam posits. If you like, sneakers, you know who wears foam posits, and then there's people that wear Jordans, and it's either or. Foam posits. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
I feel like yeah, like they had their time, but I feel like it's way too late to start releasing stuff like that now. I know a sniper. He loves those, and it's not that I hate them. I mean, they look okay, but you're not going to see me wearing them now. I have a few myself.
yeah, yes. Sniper Jones likes foam posits. Shout out to Sniper Jones. I don't. Have I ever owned a pair of foam posits? I don't think I've owned a pair. How about you, Matt? Do you have a pair of foam posits?
I don't. I mean, I used to. I mean, I used to own them when they weren't like popular, like not like when they were like overdone. I had a pair of
Yeah,
eggplant foams from like 2009. I bought them for like 195, I think, at the time. That's how much they were. But ever since then, I just kind of didn't do foams. I mean, that's the thing with Nike, man, is that they just overdo shit. Like whenever they find out
sure.
something's hitting, they like whore out the foam, and then they hoard out the Jordan 3, and then they hoard out the Air Jordan 1, and then they do the same thing to Off White, and it's just a cycle, man. I
I feel like
mean,
they're
I
just
really
throwing stuff
hope I
out.
really hope that they don't try and do that with Travis Scott.
I think they are, but the thing about the Travis Scotts, man, is like, you know, all we got was a 4 last year in like the Air Forces, which was like, meh. Like the 4 was probably the most successful out of them. I mean, I want them to whore out the Travis Scott because I want those purple 4s.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's
nice.
that's the one
Yeah, those are
shoe. Like,
fire.
man, I really want the purple 4. I really want them to say we have no more ideas. We've done everything. Let's give them the 4. Like, let's give them the purple 4. I mean, like I really want a pair of fours. And the thing about the Travis Scott shoes is that they're really good quality, and the reason why is because a lot of people in his team like Jordans. Like
Yeah.
Chase B, his DJ, he loves Jordans. He's collected them. Like Travis, he's collected Jordans. So like they're Jordan heads, they're sneaker heads. So when they release a shoe, it's really good. They make sure that suede's butter. You know, they make sure the quality's on point. So that's what I mean. That's why I'm excited about the Travis Scott releases when they do release, because when you know you're getting at least a good quality suede or good quality shoe. And I mean, it's just it's dope, man. I mean, they do the little things that sneakerheads like. You know, we like the little things, the box, the paper,
Yeah.
the laces. You know, and they do a good job at
The
doing
hidden
a
pocket.
presentation with that. Yeah, the hidden
Yeah,
pocket.
that was
You know,
dope.
the backward swoosh or the box being the dark brown like the shoe. I mean, we like that stuff, man,
Little
because
details like that.
those are the details that inscribe in you forever, and you remember as like, man, that's why that shoe's so special. You know what I'm trying to say? So, um, I want to see what they do. You know, I want to see. I mean, I'm not trying to get no Jordan 1 lows. I want highs. You know, I can give
Yeah,
a
I
crap
saw
about
that.
the one. I can give a crap about the 33s, or yeah, I know he had the Trunner and stuff when it
Yeah,
first came out. They never released, but I want another pair of fours, or I want another, you know, a pair of Jordan 1s. You know, who doesn't want that? Because those are shoes you can wear every single day with your outfit and make a statement when you wear it. You know, so I mean, that's like when you wear Jordan 4. Travis Scott, you're gonna get questions because it's like, dude, you never see a blue shoe like that, you know?
yeah, it's
Or
definitely
you,
dope. He's dropping different stuff, like, and
yeah,
he's adding stuff on shoes that's never been seen before, like a backward swoosh. You only saw that on LeBron's, man, and then it's like little pockets, little things, little details, like with his name on it. I feel like that's really dope. I like what he's doing, but I feel like they should stick to like certain models, like the six. I don't know about that.
yeah, I don't really care for the 6.
Yeah, I feel like they should just
Yeah,
stick.
those are my least favorite ones.
I mean, as long I don't care if they make those friends and family because I don't really care for those.
I like the olive green ones he made, but I think those are friends and family.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got to release one, man. I mean, I know Jordan Brand and Nike, they're reading those comments. They know we want the fucking purple
They do
fours.
that to piss us off,
Oh
man.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
always. It's the best shoes that are always friends and family, and I hate it. It's like they do it on
yeah,
purpose, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get the reaction," and then they drop it.
yep. And then they use another shoe to sell or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
It's like what happened with the ones whenever everybody was waiting for them to drop during the halftime show. And then Nike was like, "Nope, we know you guys are waiting, so
yeah.
not
That's my
today,
next
buddy."
video. My beef for sneakers up. Oh my god, I can't stand sneakers, bro. I have not had a dub on sneakers out of like 20 pairs of shoes. I got the Concords on there, but that wasn't really a dub because they made so many. But I mean, I missed out on Off Whites, Travis's, bro. I have beef with them for real. I feel like it's all bots that are on there.
Yeah, man, I hate it when they did that drop during the Grammys, bro. I
I didn't even
was
know about it until like it was all done. I go on Instagram, everybody's like, got mine. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude, I was still a little mad about that because I really want those. I love those because I don't have like that type of colorway, like brown and white and with the black. I don't have shoes like that, so I'm like,
Casual wear.
those are
So I mean,
dope.
it looks nice. It's a casual wear. It's like one of the
Yeah,
shoes you
those
wear with
are dope.
anything. So is Travis your guys' favorite music artist because you're from Texas?
At the moment right now, I do listen to like trap, dude. Whenever Astro World came out,
Yeah.
I was listening to Astro World like crazy, like almost every day. Unfortunately, I didn't get any Astro World like shirts and stuff,
Yeah.
but I did find a little plug here in Houston that has Astro World t-shirts, especially
Yeah.
in my size. So I might have to pick some up pretty soon
I know
because
Kais,
I like
one
them.
of his videos, he went to a couple stores in Houston. They're like decked out in Travis Scott wear.
Yeah, but those are really expensive shirts, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah, for
yo,
sure.
they want like
Yeah, my
crazy
friend got the
amount.
off white Travis collab, so I mean that was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
got
was
that one
dope.
too.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
me. I mean, I like Travis. I mean, he's not my favorite artist. He's definitely top 5. I mean, he's really changed the landscape of hip hop. You know,
Yeah,
but I mean, I like him. I mean, he's cool. I mean, he's like one of the artists that I mean, I like Drake. I like Young Thug. You know, I mean, Travis was kind of in that realm of like a Young Thug, Future, Travis. You know, Migos.
yeah.
So it's cool to see those dudes that I've been like watching grind for years really come up finally and stuff like that. So that's dope. And get the exposure. I think Travis Scott definitely is a person that like everybody probably hates him or whatever, but I mean, I think he definitely deserved the exposure. You know, like he really didn't get the exposure.
Yeah, he was working.
Yeah, he's working, man, to get the exposure he's got now. So he was one of those people, man, that had just dope content, dope stuff, dope style,
Yeah.
you know, dope sound, dope vibes, you know. So I'm glad to see him succeeding, and you know, I'm gonna support him. I mean, that's cool that he's from Texas and he's really put Texas kind of on the map as a whole, and he's already kind of already solidified himself forever. So I mean, I think
Yeah.
he's probably one of the top greats in his generation of hip hop.
Who would you say is your favorite artist?
I don't know. I would say probably I don't know, it just depends. Like I would say like in that like I like Young Thug over Travis. Like
Yeah.
that's my like I like Young Thug. I mean I've kind of like I like people that have followed their career like from the beginning, and I think
Yeah.
that's why like you feel so connected. I like Drake, probably one of my favorite artists. So I mean I don't know. It's like Drake, Young Thug, Travis Scott, Tupac for sure.
Mhm.
So
How about you, C?
Don't Drake and drive.
I like Drake, man. Drake's cool, even though whatever he puts out good music.
Yeah.
Mine will probably be I have a few, like we're talking about like old school, like
Like
Biggie.
whoever you think your number one. You like Biggie?
Yeah, I like Biggie. I think I don't know if I'm gonna get hate about this, but I'm Biggie over Pac. Yeah, Biggie over Pac. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm into old rap, but I don't know. It's a huge controversy. I'm a huge Nav fan, so I feel like
Yeah,
he's
I like Nav too. He's like in my top 15.
no, yeah, that's my favorite artist. I mean,
Bro, to
so
be honest, my coworker actually put me on Nav, and at the beginning I was just trolling him about just telling him that I didn't like Nav, but low key I would listen to like the Nav his album and stuff,
yeah,
and then yeah, so he put me on Nav. So
he
yeah,
truly slept on. I mean, a
I
lot of
like
famous people use they use lyrics from his songs, but like people don't know where it's from. Like, I mean, if you guys heard like Champion with Travis Scott and Nav, a lot of people don't know that song just because it's on Nav's album. But hey, if they were to hear it now, like if Travis were to post it, they'd freak out. Like this song is so dope.
yeah, for sure, man.
I like Nav. I like his early stuff. Like I
Yeah.
found out about Nav through Travis Scott, of course, by listening to Beeps in the
Beats in the
Trap.
Trap.
And I looked and I googled that dude and I couldn't find anything, and I finally found like this, I guess this like mixtape. It wasn't really an official mixtape, but they just took all his SoundCloud songs
Yeah.
and they put it onto that mixtape, the introduction. And I downloaded it and I was listening to it. I was like, dude, all his early stuff's great. I mean, his new stuff's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some okay like my favorite song, like timeless song, is like Faith by him and Quavo. I like that. That's like my favorite off his album. That and Champion.
I think Eat is slept on by with Gunna.
Eat.
Yep.
I like that song. I listened to that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite Nav song is definitely 10 Toes Down. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Nav song.
Yeah, my favorite's actually Nav, like the actual like Nav. Like, that's my favorite song. I don't know, because I feel like he's just really slept on. Because I mean, at the end of the day, he makes his own beats, and he makes his own songs, and you can tell. I feel like artists nowadays don't really have that passion to make their own stuff.
Yeah. And I think he slept on because people make fun of his image. Like that's why he held his face for so long, because I think people would judge him. And I think when he finally revealed it, it was true. Like people do judge him. Like people think like, oh, he's this short guy. Like he looks nothing like we thought he looked like. So it's definitely kind of
because
he's very talented.
It's hard to actually find an interview of him. I know
he actually doesn't like being famous. Like he actually just wants the money. I mean, I don't blame him. He actually doesn't like being famous. That's why when people like, I don't think he likes taking pictures with people.
So he just wants to do the music and money. That's it.
He loves music and he wants to do the money, but I mean, I don't think he wants to be famous. He says it in like a lot of his songs.
Damn, that's crazy. Somebody said, does Matt love Justin Bieber?
Doesn't that like Justin Bieber?
No, the Matt.
Nah, I don't like Justin Bieber at all. The only song I like Justin Bieber on is "Drunk" by Travis Scott and Young Thug.
Somebody said Jay-Z is overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated. I don't really care for Jay-Z.
How about '90s Jay Z?
I respect '90s Jay Z and early 2000s Jay Z, but like now Jay Z, like I don't know. I think Jay Z is so praised because of his success of his outside of music and the fact that like he's one of the few legends from the '90s that has blown up. You know, because we don't have Biggie, we don't have Pac. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like he's big because if those dudes are around, dude, they would be bigger than fucking Jay Z. I mean, Notorious B.I.G. is probably one of the illest MCs ever. I like Pac; he's my favorite rapper, but I give respect to Biggie because he was one of the dopest MCs of all time. Just his wordplay and the way he said certain things.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all go ahead and drop a like on the live stream. We got 15 people up in here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Go ahead and drop a like. Somebody wants me to go ahead and do my favorite rappers top five. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, and then I want you guys to go ahead and say your top five
Oh,
too.
yeah, I
Just
passed
out
on the
of
sixes, by the way. Sorry, I know somebody asked that. Yeah, I passed on those
about.
sixes. I'm more of a. I like the pink better.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, oh yeah, man. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Oh, shout out to Brownsville in the house.
Oh,
Browntown Finds. Tony, Cero, shout out Texas Walker Ranger and Nike. Dave said Travis Scott kidding the game right now. Yes, that's facts.
Cardi B is
Biggie over
garbage.
Pac.
I don't. I like Cardi B. She's okay. I mean, I wouldn't say she's like she deserves the praise that she gets, but she's definitely okay. She's pretty nice. I say she's above average.
I wouldn't give her the
Yeah,
Grammy
nah,
though.
she's not trash.
I
She's
wouldn't give
not
her the
that.
Grammy.
I wouldn't have given her the Grammy, but I think she's okay.
Yeah, I don't think she would. It was Grammy. Yeah, I don't think she. But I mean, who was she running up against? It was it best album, rap album?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think even I think was the album Daytona there?
yeah, but it didn't win.
Yeah, I
Daytona,
think that one should
Daytona
have
was
won.
I would say this. I give it this. Daytona was a good rap album. It was a pure rap album, but I think when I look at a body of work, I feel like it has to hit all boundaries. Yes, it has to hit that rap. Yes, it has to hit the mainstream. It's got to be a well-rounded album, and I think Travis Scott's album was definitely the most well-rounded out of all of them. You know, he had those songs that you could only like that it couldn't go commercial, and he had those songs that were like his like target audience, and he also had those songs that that were a little bit different as well. So I
I
enjoyed
just
the album.
realized Travis didn't win.
Yeah, he should have
Wow,
won.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Travis didn't win any albums like when it comes to like the events. I don't think he won any up for his best album, rap album. I think the other event, the other music uh award show, I think Daytona won that one. And then on the Grammys, Cardi B won this one.
I'm waiting for the Father of Assad album, man. DJ Khaled out here killing it.
Yeah, I want to see if he actually comes with that
Um,
Oh, he's gonna
flame.
come with it, man. Man.
Yo,
Hey,
so okay, so you're from Florida, so I know you're probably a big DJ Khaled fan, right?
yep.
So what do you think makes DJ Khaled? Because I always think DJ Khaled, because you never hear him like rapping, you never hear him. It's just like him producing,
Yep.
but he always gets like all the credit for it. Like how, like what do you feel about that?
Because DJ Khaled is like a well known because I mean he's basically like an OG from back in the day because he was out there, with all the younger guys when they blew up. He he does deserve the credit in some ways because I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like he's what makes the music work. I feel like he knows where to put people, what to do, what song, what should you say. I'm not gonna say he writes the songs and everything like that, but I definitely want to say he puts it together and he puts everybody together. Like I'm the only one. What was the one they just made or whatever, like a year ago? I forgot, but
The
I
one
would
with
say
Justin Bieber?
yeah, with Justin Bieber. What was it?
Uh,
Man, why am I blanking? I just listened to this in the car.
DJ Khaled. I'll give my opinion on DJ Khaled after he's done.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like DJ Khaled. At the end of the day, I'm
it's
Palestinian.
called No Brainer.
No brainer. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know,
one.
man. He's hilarious. I mean, he got my blood in
Oh,
him.
I love
I
his
like him.
Snapchat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's all around just a good guy. I mean, I actually met him in New York. I got to I talked to him for a second. It was pretty cool.
Nice, nice, bro.
I think a DJ Khaled, like I agree, like he's a good A&R where he puts people that fit. But
Mhm.
he's been in the game for a while. He's got a lot of people that he knows. No, and I'll give people a little insight about DJ Khaled, why people do albums with him. The reason why people do albums with DJ Khaled is because he has a really good relationship with radio plays. So
Mhm.
people know when they do a DJ Khaled album, they're gonna get a ton of spins.
It's a hit
You know that
automatically.
it's a hit automatically because I mean, it might not even be a hit, but it's
You're
just
gonna
that
get known, yeah.
they're gonna get the spins on the radio, so they know they're gonna get the exposure with the DJ Khaled. I don't know who he knows. He knows like someone that's like the president of like one of the radio companies, and there's only a few in the United States. There might be one or two, and that's
Yeah,
why when you see a DJ Khaled album drop, you notice is like they just get played like 3 times in one
yeah,
album.
yeah,
You
for
know,
sure. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're getting called by DJ Khaled, then you know you're doing something right.
and you know you're gonna get plays. So that's why a lot of people will do a DJ Khaled album
Exactly.
for him because they know
Well,
I'm
they
gonna get
know.
exposure.
Yeah. They're benefiting.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I always loved DJ Khaled too. I just never thought, I just never knew like how exactly he put everything together until like a couple years ago. But yeah, man, he's a mastermind. Like he's a his Snapchats are hilarious too. Like I love his Snapchats,
Definitely dope, man.
and he does get a lot of heat really early. So if you guys follow him on Snapchat, he's always
Yeah,
showing
oh,
that
yeah, he
heat,
is. He
bro.
just showed some today. A lot of people thought he was coming to SneakerCon, man. I was like, I don't think he's coming because they
That
had
would
the
have been
little
dope.
thing set up. But I was like, I don't think he's
That would have
coming.
been dope. I didn't think he was gonna come,
I'd
but
see why though, because I mean, like, I get it's Miami, but he can't get in there. I mean, freaking people are gonna like rush him.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. So is there was that the first sneaker con in Fort Lauderdale, or has there been other?
That wasn't the first one, but that was the first one in like 2 or 3 years. And the one that was here was like amazing. Like I said, it was one of the best sneaker cons ever. And then they just took like 2 or 3 years just to come back to Florida. I'm not sure why.
So they didn't even go to like Miami, sneaker con Miami or
No,
something like
they didn't
that.
go anywhere. Like, which was like crazy because I mean, Florida's like, I mean, they got some sneakerheads in Florida, so I mean, it was kind of crazy. I mean, you guys saw how many people were there. So for them not to
Yeah, yeah, it
go
was
to Florida
crazy.
within like 2 or 3 years, it was like what's going on? Like everybody was like freaking out.
do you guys have like any local like sneaker events that they throw, like big ones that are like, I mean, that might not get the exposure like Sneaker Con, but that are big. I mean, I know we do. We have like Sneaker Summit, which is
Yeah,
honestly as big as Sneaker Con, in Houston.
yeah. They have some here, but I live in Bradenton, so like I live at like 3 to 4 hours away from Miami. So it's like if I do want to go to one, I'm gonna have to take a trip. But they have like things like Sneaker Summit, stuff like that. It's I mean the best state for shoes right now and stuff. I'd say it's like Texas or Atlanta, bro. Like Georgia, man, that's crazy out there. How many people like love
Yeah.
sneakers there?
Yo, shout out to Dave. He said, "Yo, see, you made me want to buy the champion. Finish line got exclusive for the Lolo. See, he went to go get his champion shoes, bro. I'm over here changing the world, bro.
Now I hope you get
Shout
that
out to you,
sponsorship.
Dave.
I hope you
Shout out
get
to
that
you, Dave.
sponsorship.
Hey, I need that heavy, bro. Somebody said Travis got robbed. I'm saying like in the Grammys. Travis
Oh,
Scott
for
should have won the
sure.
best rap album, not Cardi. Daytona was trash. What's your thoughts on Pharrell Williams and his music
Man,
and
Offset's dropping
shoes?
tonight. I gotta hear that
I
album.
like old Pharrell.
Old, yeah, 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 definitely old Pharrell.
I like old
How about
Pharrell.
you, Matt?
I like Pharrell. I mean, I like older Pharrell. I mean, he's he's a mastermind in its own. I know he did his thing in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and he still kind of does his thing
He's like another
now
Kanye. He just, I mean, I think he's just on his whatever,
on his
kind of.
He like
creative
low
on his
key.
creative tip.
Yeah, he's just another Kanye, I'd say.
Yeah, facts. See them DJ Khaled sneakers going sky high prices.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
they're
those, man. I wish I
crazy,
would have
dude.
got them. That sucks, especially coming from Florida, man. I was like, that would have been dope to have.
Do you think they're really expensive just because how limited they are, or is it because like it's a DJ Khaled shoe?
I think both. Because I mean, DJ Khaled has done a lot for the sneaker game. I mean, like his sneaker collection from like 4 years ago. I think everybody saw that in Miami. Those things were crazy, man. And then like I don't know, he just does so much for the sneaker game. So it's like a shoe with him is like that's just dope. And it was like extremely limited. They just put like the best of both worlds into one shoe. So it's like everybody's gonna
And I
freak out
think
about
and I think he got one of the best ones, which is the Jordan 3.
it. Yep. We did a good collab with it.
I think those are good.
That we the best one to pack.
Um,
Looks nice.
oh yeah. Yo, shout out to Ben Mancha. He said, "You guys excited for the Offset's album dropping tonight?"
Yep, already
I know,
excited.
I know,
I love Offset.
I know. Matt's over there. He got a little wet over there with that.
Mm-hmm.
Tony said, "Is there sneaker cons in Chicago?" Yeah, there's a big sneaker con in Chicago.
Plenty.
I think next year also Chicago's gonna have a NBA All Star, and I think they're gonna have a Complex Con. So that's pretty dope.
I wanted to go to Complex Con, but it's always iffy with YouTubers. Some of them like it, but a lot of them dislike it. Like they just like it's always crowded and it's always I don't know, it's always a problem with people, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos. I think I saw Mike the Compass video when he went to Complex Con, and it looked pretty dope. But I just think that you heavily need to be plugged to get around, especially to skip the lines and to buy the shit that you want. Because I mean, if you just go in there just like a regular person, number one, you're gonna have to wait on that long line, and then there's another line if you want to buy stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy.
Speaking of Mike, dude, it was crazy. Like, bro, he's actually dope. So it was like a week ago. I wake up one morning. This man liked like 6 of my photos. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just like my photos. Like, this is kind of like it was crazy in my set because it's like, yeah, although I have like almost 20,000 subscribers, I was like, I've been watching this man since I was like, small. So it was like, it was just dope to like have somebody like my pictures like that. It was like, he's an underrated. I mean, I don't know, his views have been going down, but I mean, I still like him as a YouTuber. But it was like dope. I was just like, man, what the heck? Like, he really just liked my pictures.
Yeah, he was actually there at SneakerCon, and
Yeah.
I was able to chop it up with him for a little bit too.
Yes,
Seems like
sir.
a really
That's
good
dope.
guy.
Yo, somebody said if CEEVLOGS gets sponsored with Champion, the C in CEEVLOGS will have a Champion logo. Yo, that's facts. I'm already designing that, bro. That'll be dope. Who's your favorite sneaker YouTuber? Favorite sneaker YouTuber right now that I watch a lot will probably be either Tony, Bull, Mike the Compass, my boy Snipe, Mike Rich.
I think mine has to be Tony. I think Tony.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Tony's videos as soon as they drop. My boy Jumperman as well, Jumperman Chris.
Oh yeah, you guys gonna get him on here? Or is that like a secret?
He's got to work
Still in
his
the
magic.
meeting. Still in the meeting.
I talked with him with Chris and we chopped it up in the DMs for a little bit, talking about some stuff. Might have some stuff in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what's up.
No,
Yeah,
my bad.
well, Jumperman Chris, he's gonna be doing a podcast with Mr. Skinny pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Skinny, you know Mr. Skinny, right? Mr. Skinny podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been promoting that as well in his YouTube and Instagram and stuff. So there's not a date set, but probably after his podcast with Mr. Skinny, I might get him on here.
I saw you guys up there on the stage at a sneaker con. I was like, man, what the heck? So like, and then like I'm looking, I'm like, what the? So I emailed SneakerCon right after. I'm like, yo, when the next one, can I be on stage? Like, I had no clue. Like, so I mean, I was what?
Yeah, it was crazy because I with that whole situation, I didn't even know that I was gonna do that until Chris put me in there because I'm guessing the second wave of the people that were gonna talk, somebody didn't show up, and Chris was supposed to go up there and talk, or somebody else was supposed to talk. I think Unbreakable was supposed to go up there and talk
Hmm.
again, but Unbreakable was like, "Yo, I just talked, you know, and I just came from down there." So then Chris was like talking. Chris told the SneakerCon guy, "Yo, how about my boy C Vlogs? You know, can he go up there? He has a sneaker channel." And then he turns around and he tells me, "You want to go up there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go up there for sure." So he just put me down on his list, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna put you on there." So I went on there, did the whole panel thingy, and then after that we exchanged contact. I got his Instagram, got his phone number, he got my stuff. So hopefully in SneakerCon Cleveland, I'll be in the panel as well.
That's dope. Yeah, so you're going to SneakerCon Cleveland, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
in there for sure.
Man, I wish I could do that. Like, I want to go up so bad. Like, just go to every SneakerCon. I feel like that's just so dope. Like, that's an awesome thing to do.
Yeah, that's what I want to do this year. Like I want to go to like as many sneaker cons as I can
Yeah,
in the US, just to like network and just bang out a whole bunch of videos, and then
for sure.
see if I can get this YouTube channel to like to blow up. Because what do you think of my YouTube channel? Is one thing that I wanted to ask you. What do you think of my channel? Like, what do you think of it? What do you think I can improve, or like just overall? What do you think?
I think your channel is actually like, because you edit pretty well and everything. So I feel like you're underrated. I feel like if you go to more sneaker cons, I feel like you pass out business cards, stuff like that. I feel like your channel will definitely get some more like it will grow a lot if you like continue to go to sneaker cons, because once you're at that point, you're in like the family kind of, because everybody who goes to sneaker cons like know each other after a while. So
Yeah.
no, keep up the good work though, because you edit pretty well. Stuff. I mean, I don't even edit like that good, but I've just been doing it for a while. And then no, keep up the good work though. I feel like I don't know. I think some of the topics, I don't know. I feel like sometimes maybe got to get some more into the drama. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get views, but it's like it's whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's not much
You
I can
know,
say.
I am thinking about it.
Yeah,
Want to start a little drama, but
Huh.
yeah, because there's actually a few people that I met in SneakerCon, and they went through my channel and stuff, and they were like, "Yo, man, you got some dope content. Like your thumbnails are dope.
yeah, I
You got some
agree. I
dope
agree, bro.
content, your
You
titles
edit
and
well.
stuff. Yeah, and then they were like, "You know what? I think you just need to keep pushing, and I think all you need is just a little exposure,
Yeah,
to
you
be
need some
honest."
exposure for sure.
So
For
I
sure.
was like, all right, cool. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to, bang out these videos every single day. Because I mean,
Yep.
I've been uploading videos every single day for a good while now.
And keep it up, and
And
then I mean, if you're consistent, I feel like that's my problem. Is
Mhm.
I'm not as consistent, but if I was, I feel like I'd be way higher. I mean, my goal probably at the end of 2019, I want at least like 80K, something like that. But I feel like
yeah,
if I was more consistent, but it's because I'm in college and whatnot, so I gotta deal with that stuff. But as long as you're consistent, bro, I really believe that no matter what, if anybody's consistent on YouTube, you will make it. Like just keep busting out videos, keep working hard, keep editing, doing your thing, and you will for sure, you'll grow.
Yes, sir.
yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah. Somebody's asking, are you Latino? Well, I am. I'm Hispanic. Matt too. I don't know about you, Noah.
I'm Arab. I'm Palestinian.
Arab.
I'm DJ
I thought you were
Khaled.
Hispanic.
Nope, I'm DJ
You look,
Khaled.
He does have a
you're DJ
Hispanic.
Khaled.
He does have a Hispanic last name. See?
Really? You think that's Hispanic?
Nah, just playing.
Oh, I was like, no, no. I mean, I get called Hispanic all the time.
That's dope. Browntown Fine said, "Where's the like?" Yo, yes, guys, go ahead and drop a like if you haven't, man. We got 14 people up in here still rocking with us on the podcast. That's why I haven't really ended it, because there's still some people here. Tony said, "Your channel is awesome, but I have an issue. Not being rude, but the zoom in the camera sometimes takes time to focus." Yes, okay. There's a new camera that I bought, and I still haven't really set the correct settings on it. I will be working on that soon. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, man. Usually, like on my channel, I try to keep consistent content going, because
You're on every
I'm
day,
really
bro.
trying to. Yeah, I'm really trying to like work with like these with these brands and these companies, you know.
You got to be careful with that because I mean I'm also that way. Like I want to branch out and work with people, but I mean a lot of people at the end of the
Yeah.
day, bro, they're looking out for their own. They're looking out for their own. They care about their numbers, so you got to be careful with sponsorships and stuff like that.
So I
Yeah,
told
I
you,
think
Stevie,
that's
don't want to
why.
listen.
Yeah, that's why I think that these other bigger YouTubers they start off with working with companies,
Hmm.
you know, and then they go out and they do their own thing. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to just work with companies, get my name out there, get
Yep.
some experience, and then go ahead and do my own thing. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
if there's one thing I could tell you, like for advice, is love what you do, and I can tell that you like making videos for people. I can tell you like making people happy, stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all YouTubers, and I mean, one thing that's crazy with me is like I tell people, I'm like, they're like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a YouTuber," and they give me that dirty look, and they're like, "Oh, what do you have? 100, like 200 subscribers?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I'm almost at 20,000," and then like they look at me like I'm a celebrity or something. Like wow, like
Yeah,
that made you change, like because I told you I have almost this like amount of subscribers, stuff like that. I mean at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's about you. If you like your videos and you like what you do, continue to do it no matter what like people got to say about you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and end the podcast right now. We went over a little an
Oh,
hour, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, turn the post notifications for future podcasts. Monday and Thursdays is when we go live at 7 p.m. Big shout out again to Noah for coming. I do appreciate your time, brother. Thank you so much.
shout out Noah.
Appreciate
And
that, bro.
yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Go ahead and shout out your stuff and let them know where they can find you. Go ahead, Noah.
All right, guys. So I know my last name is hard, but it's all my name. I will put it in the chat. Everything: Instagram, Snapchat, my YouTube channel. It's all right there. All right. I'll go ahead and post that.
All right, all right. How about Sleepy Matt?
Um, yeah, guys, you can find me on Instagram, Shoe Crew TV, my YouTube, Shoe Crew TV. I'm actually working on posting some new content right now, probably in an hour or so. On my other channel, I help run True North TV. We're gonna have, I think they went to New York. They got some OVO, Uniqlo, Billionaires Boys Club, so they're kind of showing what they have to offer in their store. And then I'm gonna also drop another video where they kind of give their opinions on the Blue Chills and Turbos. And then the banger is going to be coming out pretty soon, hopefully tomorrow. They copped the Supreme pinball machine, so I want to show you guys that video. That's on
I
True North
saw that, man. They're
TV.
out there buying tables. I
Yeah, we
saw.
guys out
Yeah,
there
that's
buying
that's
tables and
dope.
stuff. So check it out, man, because that's a big thing, especially coming being from San Antonio, being from Texas. I think the only person I could think of that has a Supreme pinball machine is UN, and they have one in New
That's my
York and Las Vegas. So if you're in Texas or you're from Texas, come to San Antonio. Come check out True North SA. It's in San Antonio, and that machine actually, I'm gonna give a little insight on that machine. So that machine was actually played by the owner, Supreme James Jebbia. So he's actually played that machine, and the person we got it to, I mean, he's really like he used to, I don't, I mean, he's real tight in with Supreme, so he's got like a lot of, I mean, he's like a plug as well. So, shout out to that guy for making that happen. So we're gonna drop that video hopefully Friday. I'm gonna work on it tonight if I can. So that's another slapper. But we're dropping 2 videos hopefully tonight, at least by 12 on True North TV. So check us out on there.
Dave. Shout out
There
to
you
you
go,
too.
guys. There you
Oh yeah.
go. Nothing but bangers. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say, Matt, you're also dope, man. I saw you had that first business card from you, and I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
That's pretty dope. I mean, we have some dope content, man. I think people just, I don't really put myself out there. I kind of let the work speak for itself. And I wouldn't say like I'm a vlogger or anything. So like I do more like um, other videos that don't really include me. So I don't really use my personality or anything. I just kind of let my work speak for itself.
I'd say you're an OG, so
Yeah.
I feel like you should just keep busting out content. I'm sure you'll get spotted by a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, for sure, man. Yeah, man. So if you guys are have not checked out my boy Matt's channel, Shoe Crew TV, True North TV, go ahead and support them. Go ahead and check them out. Definitely check them out. They're local here close to me in Texas. I definitely have to go out there pretty soon to True North and check them out. And yeah, man, again, shout out to Noah for coming through. And you guys know where you can
Shout out,
find me.
shout out Noah, shout out
Instagram.
C.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. You can find me Instagram, CEEVLOGS, Snapchat. Everything is in the link. I'll go. I have Shoot Crew TV's link in the description, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put Noah's as well after the podcast. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.
All right, guys.
Hell yeah.